I've had a lot of fun in recovery.
It's like medicine.
The Haven is by far the coolest thing I've ever done.
I took my first drink at 12 or 13 maybe. It was a way for us to all kind of do something bad that we weren't supposed to be doing. I blacked out my first drunk and puked on the sidewalk or something. And then things just kind of went from there. And in high school, I started experimenting with amphetamines, so Adderall and Vyvanse, and then to Percocets, and then acid, and then I went to college and it was cocaine and it was benzos. And then it was the new experience that got me each and every time. Because I was always searching for the next big thing. You know, okay, tick the box, I did Molly, what's next? So I finally found meth and heroin, and those were the two drugs that I settled on. I had an ex-boyfriend tell my dad that I was shooting drugs. That kind of got my dad, you know, on my ass, and he kept telling me, you know, you gotta stop, you gotta stop. I was able to get W's on my transcripts. My family got their money refunded for what they'd paid for that semester. So going to a 30-day treatment and then staying for extended care was the best decision I ever made. It was just an exercise of surrendering and saying, I don't know what's best for myself, so maybe if these people are telling me to do it, this is what I need to do. My therapist and treatment center thought it would be good for me to get into a sober living house that had young people, and especially young people who are going to college. The obvious place to go is the Haven. When I was at the Haven, I was a resident. There was a lot of structure here that was great. And at the same time, there was a lot of freedom too. It didn't feel like someone was, you know, like Big Brother was breathing down my neck, because the house managers were my age and, you know, young college students themselves. It really felt like they genuinely cared. I lived at the Haven for about a year, and then I did an aftercare program for about 6 months. The aftercare program is weekly drug testing. You meet with the house therapist. You go to the weekly 12-step meeting that the Haven offers, and it's really a way to stay connected to the community, even without being in the house. My parents have told me how proud they are, and I'm so fortunate that they have. You know, I wish I could go back to year one me and just like give myself a hug and say everything will get better, because it does. It absolutely does.
Students can now address addiction on college campuses 3 effective ways: the Haven Mentoring and Monitoring Program, the Haven Outpatient Centers, and the Haven Recovery Residences are all part of the Haven's continuum of care. Get back on a college track immediately at premier universities across the U.S. Stay connected. Call us at any time.